Hello, friends, good morning. How are you? Hope you are doing well. So, today again I am in front of you just to say some words from my experience. I welcome you to my channel and thanks you are appreciating my videos and I'm getting love from your side. I'm a member of this channel that is dedicated to excellence and helping people to be the best they can be. You know, friends, everybody wants to be happy in their life. Nobody wants to be in trouble or to be sad in their life. We all want to live a perfect life, and for that, we want that great job or a success business. We want to be married to to Mr. Perfect or Mrs. Right. We want to have great kids. We want to have friends that stick by us come rain or shine. We want to be able to have all the material things life has to offer and have all our problems just disappear. Friends, everybody wishes for good life. It may be at different levels. One person may define a good life one way and another may describe it another way. For one person, a good life may be just having 3 meals a day and roof over their head. And for another, it may be having a huge mansion and a couple of million rupees in the bank. So there are different levels and meanings to what a life for a good life is. But whatever your definition of it, there is perhaps one things that you may have in common with many people. You might want that good life stress free. You would like to have it without having to work so hard or struggle so much for it. That is normal human expectations. Nobody like to struggle through life. Unfortunately, friends, that is also what may be stopping you from having that great life. That through of all that work, all that planning, overcoming hurdles, and resistance is enough to make a lot of people give up before they even start. It can all seems overwhelming too, and for many it all just doesn't seems to be worth it. It's like being drained of energy just all the thought of running a marathon. Before you are even all the starting line, the through of all that running just scares you and tires you so much mentally. You just decided not to go for it. It's just too hard. Friends, one of my favorite book is titled That Road Less Traveled, written by M. Scott Peck. The first sentence in the book is, what is that? That is, life is difficult. Now, if you pick up a book and the first thing it tell you is that is life is difficult, you may just think, is the book going to get reassuring and encouraging after such a start? But as Peak goes on to explain, once you accept that life is hard, it no longer become an issue that it's difficult, he says. Once we know that life is difficult, once we truly understand and accept it, then life is no longer difficult. You have to accept this. In our life, you will have difficulties getting anything you want. It is very rare to get anything in life without degree of efforts. It's very rare. Otherwise, whatever you want to get in your life, you have to struggle for that in normal course. Only if you win the lottery will you have anything without efforts. And even then you would have had to go and buy the lottery ticket anyway. So it's not free at all. Life is hard. Your boss will not always be the nearest person in the world. Your job will have challenges that you did not foresee. Your workmate will sometime be a pain. They always create a problem. It is not easy. We don't have such thing. We don't have this. We don't have that. You won't always get the salary and recognition that you want and deserve at work. Are you agree with me? Some may be agree or some may not be. Your client may not be the nicest people in the world. Life is hard. Your kids won't always be the ideal kids you want them to be. Your wife or husband may not be as perfect as you thought they were when you married them. In fact, I can graduate you, they are not. Your home may not be the ideal place you would want to be. You may not be the perfect wife or husband that you once thought you want. Life is hard. Running a business is not as easy as you thought it would be. No one is lining up to bring money to your businesses. Even though you are a really nice person and your business has great products to offer. I could go on with these examples, but the bottom line is that life is hard. I don't mean to say in all this that you don't deserve a break. I am not saying that you are not justified in thinking that you deserve more than whatever you want, whatever you've gotten from life and the world to this point. I'm not saying that you are not justified in feeling the way that you feel. I know you have had to tough all time. I know that at times you feel that it is all very confusing and just too hard. I mean, you have worked very hard. You have done all that you possibly could in your life, whether it is at work or at home. But things just don't seem to have worked out as well as you had planned or hoped. It all just seems to have gone wrong, and you don't know or understand how or why. But that's okay, it's normal. That's what being human is all about. That's what life is all about. Life is hard. Accept that. Once you do, you feel better about your circumstances. Friends, then you won't think of your situation as anything but what are common to every human being. Then you will think of your situation as a part of life. You will no longer beat yourself up about how bad things are or how you are not doing so well in one area or another. You will realize that you are only human. You make mistakes just like everybody else. You are not perfect just like everybody else. But don't stop there. Accepting, again I'll say, accepting that life is hard does not mean that you accept every circumstances as simply go with the flow. So friends, we'll meet again with new words, new video on the same channel. Till then, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.